and welcome to Good With That podcast.
Woo!
I'm your host, Maggie.
And I'm Ashley.
She's also the host. And we're doing our first podcast ever.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We've been talking about this for months.
Like over a year, I feel like.
Actually, yeah, over a year.
Randomly mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just kind of happening.
Yeah.
So
we're just two nobodies.
Yeah.
Making a podcast.
Because we want to.
Yeah, because we want to. We want to talk.
Yeah.
And we want people to listen. Even if they don't, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just pretend they're listening.
I mean, we just want to build community, honestly.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, do you want to say a little bit about yourself first? Yeah. And then I guess I can go after.
Yeah. So I'm Maggie. You probably know that because you're probably our friends watching this. But what do I do? I don't do much.
You're married.
I'm married.
To the techiest of tech guys.
Yeah, the techiest of tech guys. And that's why we're able to like do all of this.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay. Shout out.
Thanks,
whoop,
babe.
whoop.
We're a little extra because we can.
Yeah.
And it's nice. But I do a little bit of freelance here and there, like social media, photography, just like sprinkles of stuff.
She's a very gifted, creative girl.
Thank you. I have
Don't
fun.
downplay.
I know.
Beautiful photographer, has taken like basically all of our photos, family photos, everything.
It's true. Not your wedding.
So,
but
you were in it. So.
I had to be in it.
Oops.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I missed that.
Engagement photos though.
Oh my gosh. Those were still to this day. Like
they're my favorite photos we have.
Yeah. Same.
So it's only been 7 years.
I know.
Oops.
But yeah, should I say anything else?
I don't know,
we have a dog named Luna. She's our child, our literal child.
The cutest husky.
She's the best. She's just so sweet. But yeah, I love to do all things creative. All things. If I'm doing something creative, hanging out with my husband and hanging out with my friends or hanging out with my friends, I'm the happiest girl in the world. So, yeah.
You're the best friend. Truly.
Stop. Oh my God. You're the best friend.
Okay. I just got awkward. Okay.
It's okay.
Fine.
What about you, Ashley?
Fine. Well, I'm Ashley. Where do I look? I don't know where to look.
That's your
that
camera.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. I'm Ashley. I am the other half, the non-tech, non-creative. I'm just showing up. I'm just here.
Yeah, but you're the reason that we're here because you're like, we need to meet. Let's talk about it. Like, we make a good pair.
Yeah.
Because I can do the creative. I can handle that. But Ash is just like boots on the ground. Like
super type A.
Yeah.
Except when it comes to everything else in my life, then I'm type B. So I'm really type C. But, I'm a mom. I'm a mother of a beautiful, cutie little girl. She's 2. She's the best. Her name is Margot.
So
she's
sweet.
Literally everything. If you want to know what she looks like, you have to know me, I guess, because I don't post her online. But just look at my face. She's basically a clone.
Literally her.
Yeah, she's the best. So I think, just becoming a mom makes me not care as much about not doing stuff. I'm like, there's more reasons to do something than there is not to do something. So
yeah.
Sometimes the best things are the things that you don't really think about that long and you just try.
Yeah.
So here we are.
You're the crap.
I wouldn't say we've given it like the craziest amount of thought, but I think that's like why it's so fun because we don't want it to be. It doesn't have to be so serious. Like I'm excited about that aspect of this and whatnot. But yeah, I'm a mom. That's basically my whole personality.
She's a mother.
I don't know if you have a toddler, if it's not your whole personality, like let me know how you do that because I don't. But I work a little bit on the side. I am a wife, a sister, a daughter,
a best friend.
Got my bestie.
Yeah.
A soulmate. Specifically for her.
Literally.
I have a dog as well.
Sophie.
Yeah.
She's the sweetest girl.
We're in our live, laugh, love era.
We really are.
And, just going to live and laugh and love until I cry. And then I'll cry, and then I'll live, laugh, and love some more after that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, if we don't laugh, we'll cry, so. But it's fine.
You know. That's what happens. I will not disclose my age because I just want to know if people can guess it. If you know us, do not. Don't comment. Don't say anything. But if you don't know us, how old would you say we are?
Guess our age.
And if it's older than I am, I will cry.
Do you remember?
But you know what? I'm giving permission to hurt my feelings at this point.
You remember last year when we did that skin thing with Courtney?
Yes.
And the age that it guessed that I was just like...
I don't remember what it said.
It thought that I was 41.
Wait, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that thing. It was like this weird contraption that you like literally...
Mike.
Thank you. You put your face into it and it like scans your skin. It can scan like deep layers of your skin. My eye itches. But yeah, it guessed my skin age. Or my age was 41, so.
Yeah, we went to an esthetician. I guess she's more of a natural esthetician.
Yeah.
Or something. At this like party or whatever that my sister did, and
it was so cool
for free. Thank you very much.
Free
we don't pay for that by ourselves normally. But yeah, it was fun. I think most people got older. I think than what they actually are, which I mean makes sense. It's your face.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, yeah. So, anyways, we're Ashley and Maggie. We're just two besties.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're just best friends that love a good podcast that is like lighthearted and like not that serious, to be honest. Like I know there's your niche podcasts that are like true crime, like, or you go to for advice, or you go, I don't know, about like a book podcast or just something specific. But personally, my favorite ones are the ones that I can go and it just feels like I'm hanging out with friends. And it's literally just like an update on their life. And then like they keep it light and they keep it like, so I mean, not saying it can't be serious sometimes, but just like, you know, just something to throw on when like I'm doing the dishes or driving to daycare or whatever. And we have that in common. We've bonded over some of those. And also we're both work from home girlies. So
yes. Thank God for that.
Yeah, I would say we are lucky enough to like have the time to be able to have a creative outlet and like want to start something new because not a lot of people get to do that. So I'm very grateful for that.
Same.
And Maggie is the one that like really initiated all this, has the dreams of it all. Like you mentioned it a while ago with she also has a clothing brand she's yet to launch and I need her to. We won't give any details about that, but it would be amazing.
It's coming.
So basically this year is just the year that I'm pushing Maggie to literally do everything and let me be a part of it.
Literally she is.
And let me help.
I know. I've always knew, I say always, from the time that I was 6 years old, I wanted a podcast. But no.
Even though podcasts didn't exist.
Even though they didn't exist. No, for the past like, you'll probably find out in a few episodes, but we've both gone through some health stuff the past few years. Ashley's been dealing with health stuff for a lot longer, but feeling more in the trenches for sure. And so, when you kind of don't know what's going on with your body and the doctors don't know how to fix it exactly, you kind of like get a new little perspective on life for sure. Yeah. So it just makes you like, since then I'm like, okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, thankfully we're both feeling healthier.
Yeah.
In the moment.
And we're just going to live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love.
Okay. How do we know each other?
Okay. It's a good one.
We don't know how we met. That's how we know each other.
We don't remember when exactly we met. We don't remember how our friendship started / blossomed.
We've known each other for like probably 10 years now though.
Yeah.
Which is freaking crazy.
Which is weird. So weird.
That's so wild.
I know.
I love it though.
But we started out in this friend group. Shout out Gal Pals.
Shout out Gal Pals. We love you.
I'm like holding them all right here. We started out in this friend group. Love you all so much.
Love you.
And Ashley, I was never close with Ashley. I always thought she was like the coolest girl.
Okay, wait, freeze. This friend group, we all met at college.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
college.
preface that.
I forgot about that.
Kind of gave away our age.
I love it.
Ew. Ignore it.
It's fine.
Edit it out. We all met at college. And all in different like semesters, classes, whatever.
Yeah.
But all somehow became like really, a group of like 10 of us all became really close.
Yeah.
Now go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. We all became really close. I was trying to think of like, how did all of us random girls like come together? But the only thing that I can think of is Tiffany.
Tiffany, Jalen. I mean, I lived with Tiffany.
Oh, yeah. You lived
and
with
Kat
Tiffany.
for a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah.
Shout out the roommates.
There's like
1,400
11 of us, 12 of us.
I don't even know.
Anyway.
Anybody could be a part. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
you want to.
Open invite. Maybe not to our group message because that's sacred, but
that's true.
But anyway, that's how we know for a fact that's how we became friends because we were in that group together. But we don't remember the day that we were like, let's hang out.
Yeah.
All I can remember is that I've spent almost every single week with Ashley for the past 5 years.
Literally 4 years.
4 years, something like that.
I don't know.
So we don't remember the origin. Sorry.
But here we are.
But here we are. Yeah. And we are also like the same person.
Yeah.
It's really scary. I don't have a kid. Our lives are kind of different, but the way that we function, man, we are in sync.
We're in different seasons of life. But both us, I don't know if our husbands would say the same thing, but our husbands are very similar as well.
Yeah.
So you just get deja vu when you're talking to each other, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's like the best kind of friendship to have. I love it.
Yeah, it really is. We both have the same off days.
Yeah.
Which is often.
Kind of.
A little bit.
Do you ever have an off day if you have a kid? I don't know.
Oh,
yeah. But you're gracious enough to come along for the ride.
Always.
Which is amazing. Mom friends, if you have friends that are not single, but like don't have kids, sometimes that's the best because as you know, like it's just so hard to get together with other mom friends. Not that you don't want to, but there's constantly like canceling and rescheduling and then getting together with your just scheduling and everything is hard. But I mean, I love my mom friends. I really do. But it's just been so nice to have you a part of our lives. She's family. Her and Tiff, you guys are family.
Shout out Tiffany.
You. Shout out Tiff. We love you. You're our other part.
Yeah.
Our silent part that we love. And, you know, we wish you could be here, but she's got a full-time job. So
Homegirl works.
Homegirl works.
She a boss.
Yeah. Okay. Why a podcast?
Why a podcast?
Why good with that? Why a podcast? Why did we start?
So we obviously as friends and as almost the same person / soulmates, whatever, we talk a lot. We talk a whole lot.
We just chat.
We chat. And I had been wanting to start a podcast just to do something, give myself some purpose in life. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just need to freaking talk about, I have things to say. Darn it.
Okay.
I have some freaking things to say.
Sure.
So, and then I brought it up to Ashley probably like last year. Because the beautiful Lord gave me a name for a podcast. It just like dropped in my head. And this is the same thing for the clothing thing, which I'll tell that story later. Because it's a good one. But yeah, one day I was like, hey, we should start a podcast. And then we started talking about it a little bit here and there. Like, yeah, let's start a podcast.
Maggie's you're also very nonchalant. So you like randomly will say things, but you don't really elaborate. And then I'm like, 2 weeks later, wait, so do you want to?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening?
Yeah, truly.
But I love it.
But yeah, I think we were texting about it, again, probably nonchalantly a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, yeah, let's call it good with that. And Ashley was like,
it's just perfect. Because if you know us, like, we're just very middle ground people.
Yeah.
Like, we're down with a lot. Don't get me wrong. I have opinions.
Yeah.
But I don't also feel like they need to be shared most of the time.
Yeah.
But we're pretty go with the flow.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Go with the flow. We're very like chill.
We're good with that.
Yeah.
Honestly. I don't know which we're good with that.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
It's great.
So yeah. Yeah. And I think when you like told me about it, and it kind of got me dreaming and like listening to podcasts that you have sent me, you got me really hooked on TTP. Shout out. You're never going to watch this, but we love you guys.
I know, we love you.
You inspired us to start this because I think just like there's so much out there that is opinionated or on like pop culture and don't get me wrong, like I think podcasts that and just like outlets that are trying to better you or like encourage you, I think are a great thing. And like if you get encouraged from us, great. But like that's not really the point. I would say like I can just enjoy people that are not trying to push something at you or like give like we're still in the beginning parts of our lives. Like I'm not trying to give you crazy advice that I don't think.
I don't know what's
in 10 years, like I don't know if I would give you that advice again. So
right.
You know, we're just trying to be your lighthearted besties and like have fun.
Yeah.
And enjoy life and bring some like lightness and brightness to your day. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy. Because that's kind of the point. We just want to have fun and be silly.
Yeah, we just want to be silly girls.
Be silly girls.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of what got me hooked.
Yeah.
I was like, there's nobody else that I think I could do a podcast with.
Truly.
I love talking in deep conversations, but like we're just silly when we're together. And I enjoy that.
That's
and
great.
Not that we're not silly with other people, but like, I don't know. We have very similar brains.
Yeah.
When it comes to, and a very similar visions when it comes to what we would want from something like this. So yeah, I think it got me excited. And honestly, I'm trying for mom life to not be my whole personality. So yeah, I'm like, why not? Let's do something creative. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
Like I love my job. Shout out to my dad because I work for my dad. Love him. Father. Thank you for the paycheck.
Yeah.
But it, you know, I'm not going to say what I do, but it doesn't really provide like a creative outlet. If that makes sense. You know what I do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And while I do enjoy working for my dad, yeah, I just wanted some sort of creative outlet and like, I don't know. Yeah. Just something literally the thought behind it is like, why not?
Yeah. Why not? It's also something to challenge us too.
Yes.
Because we are really good at
staying in the same space. Yeah.
Being creatures of habit and just like not doing much.
Yeah.
So this is really challenging us. I even told Jay last night, I was like, I think I was just telling him like, I'm actually doing it. Like we're freaking recording tomorrow. Like that's crazy.
I know, we can't believe we're actually doing this.
I know, this is so
If
wild.
you could see all of this, this does not match our energy. Like who we are is not this serious.
For real. But I was like,
so crazy.
I was like, you must be thinking, or to Jay last night, I was like, you must be thinking like, oh man, she's finally like doing something.
Oh no, I think he's so excited for you.
No, he literally is.
He's been so supportive and like, step it up, Steven. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, we lost Steven.
Steven's not a tech guy. There's not much he could do.
Steven went to go get these, pick up these chairs.
He's very supportive. Just to me, just me.
Yeah.
His wife. He took our kid to go play somewhere. So yeah.
Yes, you know, we love Steven.
That's the support we need.
Mm-hmm. Truly.
Yay. Okay. Well, just to kind of give you an idea of what episodes will be like, I mean, they can definitely change. This is going to be an ever evolving thing, but we have some hot takes. We have some different topics on each episode. It'll be topical. Maybe we'll have a guest around. Maybe it'll just be us updating you on our lives and chit-chatting. But today we're going to play a game called Are You Good With That? Also, I apologize for my voice. I'm just getting over a sickness, so I don't usually sound like this. I'm going to watch this back and probably be really annoyed with my voice, but it is what it is. So okay. Here we are. But yeah, so we're going to play a game called Are You Good With That? And these are both hot takes that we have come up with separately. We don't know each other's.
Yeah.
So we each have like a list of different things that like we're either good with or not good with. Yeah.
So
like, do we support it? Do we not support it? Are we here for it? Or are we not? And yeah. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Here we go. We literally have 16. I'm not gonna say all 16.
That's wild.
Okay. All right. This might be my hottest take of all of them, and it's
coming out with a bang.
Yeah, it's so like, but to me, it's the hottest take. To other people,
right?
You're gonna be.
It
like,
might not be
that bothers you, but oh my gosh, it grinds my gears. And this one
grinds your gears.
Yeah, it grinds my gears. This one influencer that probably many of you follow, I've followed for years, our sweet JC Marie.
You're not about to say what I think you're about to say.
I don't know.
What?
You're probably not thinking about what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Because it's very like small, but
we're not talking crap about people.
No. Okay,
I didn't think that's not who you are, but like.
And no. Well, if you consider this talking crap, but so JC she doesn't do this very, very often, but she has done it over the years where she's talking about just whatever has been happening the past couple of years, maybe the past few months or whatever. Maybe she's had something, whether that be an object or had something going on. I don't know. I know that there's not a lot of context, but she will say it's literally been years and it's been like 2 years. That I cannot tell you.
Like when people say it's been longer than it actually has, like exaggerating it.
Yeah. Yeah. She'll talk about how it's like something's been happening for 2 years or she's had something for 2 years. I don't know. But she's like, yeah, it's literally been years. I'm like, to me, years is like 5 years at least.
Decades.
Like 2 years. It's like,
I mean, that's years.
It's years. Whatever. In my mind, it's 24 months.
I think it's a you thing, babe.
Yeah, I know. So I'm not good with that. Just saying.
That's a negative.
Yeah. So it's a negative for me.
Okay, mine's kind of random. This is something I'm good with because it's something that I do on a regular basis. But it is using multiple cups to make your coffee. So you have the right creamer to coffee ratio. But then you still get to drink it out of a cute cup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what's your method with the multiple cups?
Well, I'm a creamer girl.
Yeah.
So
I love some creamer.
Yeah. So I usually make a bigger, and I love iced drinks. Let me preface. That was probably important for me to say.
Yeah.
For iced drinks, I'm not a hot drink person. So like when you put ice in a drink, like it obviously takes up space. And then there's only so much coffee, creamer, and milk you can put in it.
Yeah.
So I usually take a bigger cup, whatever it is around.
Yeah.
And I put all of it in it, and I don't do ice or anything. Put whatever I want in it. And then I put my ice in a separate cup, and then I put my coffee on it. Like,
okay.
I pour my coffee in. Because then it's just like the perfect mixture.
I love that.
And you get the amount of ice you want, and you get it out of a cute cup. And then it also like spaces my coffee out like throughout the day to where I'm not drinking one big coffee. Like
that's true.
At the beginning.
Man, you're just like
I'm a sensitive girly.
You're a bartender over there.
Okay. Yeah, that's my hot take number 1.
I love that.
Go for it.
Okay, my next one. This does make me nervous because this is like a more widely opinionated thing. It's okay if you want to lose weight.
Oh yeah.
It's really okay.
Yeah.
It's not toxic. Now, if you're 120 pounds, that's another story.
Yeah, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
In a healthy way.
In a healthy way. We love it's out of love. But yeah, I've been thinking about this honestly the past few years. Like, it's okay if I want to like lose a little extra pounds that I do have, which is fine.
Yeah. Life
happens. Been eating way too much sugar lately. And it shows, and it I can feel it because these are about the only pair of pants I can wear right now, which is again fine.
I'm not wearing jeans.
Yeah,
for a reason.
But I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's okay if you want to lose weight because I feel that our bodies are a temple and we have to take care of them.
I agree with that. I feel like we had a conversation about this actually.
Yeah,
like a week ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's like different culturally like conversations happening around losing weight. And it's like, yes, be like body positivity. Like that's a great thing. But also being unhealthy is not a great thing.
Yeah.
So like if you're unhealthily not where you would like to be, I think it's all about just like being healthy.
Right.
And like if that means losing a little bit and that's what you want to do, great. Also, the older you get, hate to break it to you, but like you gain a little weight over time and like it just happens. So
yeah,
it's
you
okay.
Just do. It's okay. Fine. So
you do you, but also it's okay to want to gain weight.
It all, yeah.
At the same time.
Mm-hmm. I have a friend, I'm not going to say her name, but she went through a lot a couple years ago. And she really worked on gaining weight and building muscle. And she freaking knocked it out of the park.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she looks great. She's amazing.
It's a sensitive topic, but I think that was a really good one.
Thanks.
Lerv. This is something I absolutely do. And Absolutely. I absolutely do this, and it's probably really annoying. But making the stage of life you're in your entire personality.
I love that.
And I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
Because it's what I think we all do.
Yeah.
And it's like, I will be different.
Truly.
I will be different 10 years from now, 5 years from now, because I won't be in the same stage of life, and that's fine.
Right.
But like, let's embrace where we're at.
Yeah.
I'm a mom. That's where I'm at. You're a newlywed. That's where you're at.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, you've been married over a year.
Yeah. We married 2 years in September.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Time flies, man.
It really does. But yeah, that kind of reminds me, it just reminds me of anything that I've ever done has been my entire personality.
Yeah.
And everybody knows about it.
No one's in the dark.
Literally, like when I was on a team, when I worked at the church, I was on a team with all guys, loved all of them so much. They knew what food I was super into. They knew what clothes I wanted to wear because I would not shut up. I would not shut up. They knew when I started playing video games. They knew everything. Well, not everything, but what they needed to know.
They knew a lot.
They knew a lot. So I just gave them a great experience of having a little sister.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's the season you're in.
Yeah.
It's what I'm passionate about. It's what takes up all of my time at the moment.
Yeah.
So like, obviously it's going to be what I talk about. It's going to be what you do.
And we love that.
Know? And some people will come and go in those seasons if they don't want to, be a part of it. And that's fine. And then they might pop back up later. And that's great too.
Yeah. We love that.
We're all for it here. Give people a break. That's all I'm saying.
No, for real.
Please.
Give moms a break.
Oh, I have one that's I'm not good with.
All right. This is one that I'm not good with. Can we not have all the big cute bikinis ever be thongs?
Oh my gosh. Please.
It's so infuriating. Like incredibly infuriating.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on the beach and see everybody's butts. And maybe this is a cultural thing. I don't know.
Gen Z might disagree.
I guess they might, but I don't care.
But when you become a mother, you won't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm like, I don't want my behind hanging out, and I don't want to see your behind hanging out.
No.
Because it's just kind of gross.
Yeah.
Truly.
Also, just like, that's just uncomfy. Like, that's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
So also, why are we paying 10 times more for less material?
The littlest
Tell me that.
amount of material.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Anyway, I'm not good with that.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree. Because that's just, it's hard to find a bathing suit nowadays.
Yeah, it truly is.
If you're trying to be cute and not like wear a dress.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I would love to wear a bikini, but like, I can't, it's got to cover something. Okay, mine is getting your nails done every other week in this economy. Listen, a little bit of hot take.
Oh my gosh.
Or just like having your nails done constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Which a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And that's great. If they have that budgeted into their, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
You go. That's amazing. But like personally, and financially. Can't do it.
It's a no-go.
It's a no-go. I'm not good with that because like there's just so many more things I could be spending my money on.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And also, if you're like me, I have the worst nails in the world. So like I don't get them done constantly. So like if I get them done, I'm usually having to pry them off my fingers. Because then also you're in the shower and you're like washing your hair and it gets caught and then it pulls your hair out.
Yeah.
Who likes that?
It's the worst.
Yeah. Make press-on nails more popular.
No, for real.
That's what I want to try it, but I have small hands and small nails. So none of them ever work for me.
Oh.
But we'll see.
I'm
gonna try. But yeah, but if you get your nails done all the time, you love it. That's great. Go for you. Like,
oh yeah, we love some good nails. Don't get us wrong.
They're cute. I wish, but I just personally cannot see the point.
Yeah, not in this economy.
Not in the economy. Not when milk is like $10. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, heck no.
Yeah.
All right, this is another probably widely
controversial
kind of thing. I would personally never do it because I am married and I have no reason to. But going on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, I think that it can be a good career move. I'm just saying.
So you're good with it?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think most of the world is probably good with it.
Yeah, because they want it as entertainment.
Yeah.
I guess, but...
For love, would you say?
For love.
Going on there, if somebody's genuinely going on there for love, do you think it's a good idea?
I don't know. Because there's been, couples that have really worked out, couples that haven't worked out.
I feel like I hear more about people that don't work out than
that is true. That's very true.
And it just is like, okay.
Here's the thing. I do think girls on there genuinely do go like looking for love. Yeah. Which is great.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of both, which is fine. Yeah. But I remember
get your bag, girl.
Yeah. A few years ago, a particular season, when I was working with the guys, I will not name the guys because I still love them, but they had some hot takes on like, why do girls go on that show? Like they just want to go on there to get more Instagram followers. And I literally was like, so what?
Oh yeah, you said this.
So what if they want more Instagram followers? Yeah. Then they can like.
Also, like, what is The Bachelor on there for?
No, literally. Like,
let's be honest.
They can gain more followers. They can become an influencer. They can start making their money that they want to make.
And then if they fall in love, that's great.
Yeah, if they fall in love, that's great. But like, really, if you look at every person that's been on The Bachelorette or The Bachelor within the past, I don't know, 5 years.
10
years, they're doing pretty good. Like, hello.
They may not be in love, but
they may not be in love.
They're living their lives.
I will say one of my favorites is Hannah Brown. I love her. She's the one that's from Tuscaloosa, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
But and she has in love. She's actually getting married in a couple months. I know this because my mom loves her and she
oh my God, I love your mom.
I love my mom so much.
Like my mom she'd be like, what's The Bachelor? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my hot take. I support some queens just like doing whatever, looking for love.
Yeah.
Trying to build their platform and build a business, I guess you can say. But like just making your money. And
I think like let's normalize knowing reality shows in Hollywood are TV shows and that nobody is going on there purely like it's an opportunity.
Right.
Not that people aren't pure about it. I'm saying like it's an opportunity and they're going to either take the opportunity or not.
Yeah.
There's multiple things that could come from that opportunity.
Right.
But like, no, let's just be aware, people. Like, we're not unaware people.
Yeah, no.
It's obvious, okay? It's produced.
Yeah.
If you have a producer, you're not on there just for love.
No.
That's all I'm saying. Like, great if you find it, but also just like, let's be honest. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have two that kind of go together. Both of these I'm good with.
Yay. I feel like I've had a lot of negative ones.
I feel like I have a lot of good with that.
Right.
So, okay. Starting a podcast Oh, wait, no, this one I'm not good with.
Oh.
Sorry.
Hope it's not starting a podcast.
No, it's not. Let me finish. Starting a podcast to give unsolicited advice, I'm not good with.
Yeah.
Kind of touched on that. But yeah, like, everybody thinks this is a hot take, I think, personally, in a world. We're literally starting a podcast to give our takes, and I'm like, I'm eating my own words, honestly. But like,
we're not telling people how to live their life.
Yeah, just listen. I feel like nowadays people are listening to people that don't know them personally.
Yeah.
And like they're getting their advice, or they're like the way to live life or whatever, like from outside sources that literally what they're doing is like they're on their, maybe their advice is good advice, maybe it's not, maybe it's like genuine, maybe it's not, but like either way they're trying to get paid for it, or like,
oh yeah,
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that like they don't know you personally, like nobody can give you the best advice for you that does not personally know you and is not in your life on a regular basis.
Right.
So I'm just, and like everything nowadays is trying to like push something at you. Commercials, you walk down the street and it's like,
yeah,
it's just everything. There's, you know, coffee freaking commercials are pushing something at you. And I'm just like, okay, that's a lot.
Let's take a moment.
Especially like in mom world, I would say. I think maybe that's why I'm like really fed up with it, is I'm just like, there is no one way to be a mom. There is no one way to like parent your child. I mean, like there are guidelines, yes, I think that are like really helpful and that are really beneficial, but like, yeah, I just think there's like a new thing every week when it comes to like parenting that is like, okay, don't do this, don't do this. Now this is bad for you. Now this is bad for you. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Take a breath. I'm not saying those things are wrong.
Right.
I'm just saying it gets so overwhelming to where you don't do any of those things then, or you don't like listen to any of them because you have so many, like, at least for me, going around in my brain. And I'm just like, okay, I can't listen to anything that like is not in my circle that I don't know and trust. Stop listening to TikTok news. That's all I'm saying.
Get off social media.
But also watch Good With That podcast.
Get off social media, but watch Good With That. Pretty please.
Pretty please. Yeah. Fun fact. I'm on like Instagram. Neither of us have TikTok.
Yeah.
You're not on Instagram really. Like you have one, but you're not on it.
Have one.
And then we made one specifically for this and for us. And that's what we will be on.
Yeah.
But we have a love-hate relationship with it all. Because there's genuinely a lot of peace that comes with like turning those things off.
Yeah.
And like just being and living your life. But
yeah. That can be a whole podcast episode, honestly.
Ooh, yeah. Because we're not trying to get serious. We're not trying to get too deep.
Not too deep, but I would say it's beneficial.
Yeah.
There's
even just for a little bit.
Yeah. For sure.
But again, go to the Good With That Instagram. Good With That podcast Instagram. And
what is it? Good With That podcast? Yeah.
Good With That pod.
Yeah. Oh, Good With That pod. That's right. That's right.
At Good With That pod Instagram. Yeah. Anywho, about not being on social media.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, the thing I am good with that is mixing friends and business. I'm good with that.
Yes.
Cheers.
I don't know why. I didn't know what you were saying when you said mixing. I was like,
mixing friends and business.
Yes. So fun.
Yeah.
No, literally.
I'm like, who knows what's going to happen from this? But
yeah.
All I know is that we'll be friends.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of advice out there, which is valid, of like, don't do business with friends.
Or family.
Which is like, I'm not giving advice or anything, but.
I'm not giving advice, but let me tell you some advice.
I think in some cases, it's fine.
It can work. I think it just depends on the people and your personalities and your family. And like, I think for us, at least for me, like, most important thing is our relationship. So if it ever affected that, like, bye.
Goodbye to the podcast. Yeah. We want to be friends first.
Yeah. Meet my best friend, please.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. I do have a negative one. I have a lot of negative ones. I'm kind of negative. So sorry.
Usually I feel like we're the opposite, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Do I have another positive one?
I have one that I'm good with. It's like, I feel like controversial to culture and what it's trying to say right now.
Okay. All right, then let me do my negative one and follow it up with your good one. Okay.
And then I just have a random one.
This might even get you a little bit. I don't know.
What? I'm scared.
The whole movement with caraway pans, cookware, the always pan. Those pans suck so bad.
What do you mean?
I know they're non-toxic and clean ingredients for pan pie.
Cleaning ingredients.
I love it. I try to get on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
My always pan, what company is it? Our Place. My always pan went kaput in like 6 months.
Dang, we're not getting a brand deal from them.
No, we're not. Sorry. I will not be promoting them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I
like clean. Like, what do you mean though?
Okay, so let me start with this. I'm not a home chef. I'm not like.
But you do cook.
I love to cook. I really love to cook and I love to bake. And I know how to. I really know how to. So I'm not cranking that heat all the way up to like 9 when I'm making some scrambled eggs or grilled cheese. Because that will
me 45 minutes ago.
That will ruin your nonstick. Oh gosh.
Don't unplug.
Anyway, okay. So yeah, I know how to cook. The nonstick part of this pan was gone in months. Like,
how do you even know though? Like, did things just start sticking?
Yeah, you'll know. Things start sticking.
Gotcha.
The food is burnt to it. You have to scrub the living daylights out of it to get it clean, which is kind of further destroying the nonstick.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's at least they say it is. It's non-toxic or whatever. But like, I have not used that pan in years.
Dang.
I said it years. Oh my gosh. Bye.
You're doing it yourself.
I'm doing it. But I literally haven't. I've had it. I got it. I bought one back in like 2021, I think.
Yeah.
And I was excited. And it did work. It did its job, but just for a few months.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. And a couple months ago, it was probably like 3 or 4 months ago, I went on Amazon looking at caraway pans because I was like, okay, I wonder if like maybe they don't do the same thing.
Yeah.
They do, because I was looking at reviews on Amazon.
Okay, but then some people really love their caraway pans.
I know, but those people have had them for like a couple months.
My sister and Joel have caraway pans and they love them.
Well, then maybe they work for some people. But I'm just going to stick with my stainless steel pans and my cast iron.
Which I feel like...
Which is truly non-toxic.
I was going to say, which I feel like the thing now that people are coming out and saying, or like even the non-stick, non-toxic, like you just need stainless steel, cast iron, all that.
Yeah.
Or you can get them from Sam's Club like me and get the knockoff version of the caraway pans. Those have been working for years.
I have heard.
Are they truly non-toxic? We will find out.
We will.
You know, at some point in life, maybe. Who knows? But they work.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah.
And they are easy to clean.
That's just my opinion. Don't go out buying new pans.
Yeah. If you love them, great.
Yeah.
Honestly,
they work for you.
Let us know if she's doing something wrong.
Now, let me also say this. The pan that I cook my eggs in every morning, that's a toxic pan.
Oh, yikes.
But it works really well.
I'm eating eggs and toxins every morning.
No, literally. I probably should have prefaced with that. But
we're also healthy girlies here.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm working up to the stainless steel. Got to learn how to use it because there's like a trick to it. But I'll get there.
Yeah.
I shall get there.
You can talk to Steven. He's like all about stuff like that.
I love
Cast
that.
iron, stainless steel.
We should get Jay and Steven to talk about cast iron.
Oh my gosh.
Jay loves his cast iron.
Please.
He's obsessed.
They would talk for hours. I have 2 more.
Okay.
And I'll just do them quick. one is kind of controversial. The other is probably gross to people, but it's something I do. So, okay. Having kids. This might be
good with that.
Hot topic. Yes. But like having them when you're young. So many people.
You're good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I wouldn't say I had him like super young, or I wouldn't say I had Margot super young.
You had Margot you were 27?
I think I got pregnant when I was 27, but I had her.
You were 28. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm 30.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And I feel like
maybe.
Even though that kind of seems, that doesn't seem like, it's obviously not late. It's still in your 20s.
Yeah.
But even earlier than that, like I feel like the trend or like what people are doing nowadays is like freeze your eggs or like wait till you're like, people are meeting people a lot later. They're settling down a lot later because they want to like quote unquote live their life.
Which is great.
Before.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, that's dumb to me.
Oh.
Sorry. Like,
she's not good with that.
I'm sorry, but like.
No, it's fine.
You're putting off a season of life that is one, not even guaranteed, as somebody that has struggled with fertility stuff.
That's
like
true.
It's not even guaranteed.
Yeah.
And you're viewing your life so singular when like the best thing in life is expanding and like having other people to think about other than yourself. Like that's what makes life worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm like, I feel like my life didn't even start until after having, well, at least getting married. Like, I'm not saying, I guess it's not only like having kids, but just like, don't be afraid to quote unquote settle down. Cause like, regardless of your age, you're still going to grow and go through different seasons with or without that person.
Yeah.
And same thing with your kid. Like, your life doesn't just stop. It evolves and it grows and it, gets a little bit harder, but like gets worth it harder.
Yeah.
You know? And then you're not like 30s, 40s, which like some people don't have a choice. I understand that. I'm just saying, it's just my hot take for people that like specifically push it off because they like feel like they can't start doing that before like having a career or whatever. Like, it opens up your perspective to so much more, and honestly makes the things that you do in your career and the things, it made me want to push myself to do this. Like, it made me want to pursue things. Whereas before, like, it was like, okay, well, I'm just doing it for myself. Like, okay, like, I guess that's fine. Like, which maybe it's, you know, a personal thing. Cause I wouldn't say I'm like the most driven person for myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good where I am. But when it comes to people I care about and people around me, I'm like, I want to show Margot that like her mom tries new things and like isn't afraid to step out of her comfort zone and just like have fun. But that wouldn't have happened without her. Yeah. You know? And I feel like I'm so like, I know who I am now.
Yeah. Oh, I feel
versus
that
prior
for you as well. Definitely.
Yeah. So I don't know, 100%. Maybe a little bit of a hot take.
I love it.
I'm not saying it's for everyone, but I just think like it's not a reason to not. Like, pushing it off, if you're just scared that it's going to like ruin your life, like it's just not the case. Yeah. It is such a blessing from God to be married, to have your partner to go through life with. Like, I think there's probably an age that's a little too young to get married. But honestly, sometimes
we won't say that.
Sometimes people that get married at like 19 live the longest and happiest of lives because they've grown together instead of separately.
My papa and grandma got married at 18 and 17.
My grandma and papa, I think my grandma was literally like 16.
That's crazy.
My papa was like 18.
I could not imagine.
They're wild. Love them.
Yeah.
Love them.
Which is great.
Shout out all the grandparents that probably got married at like 16.
We love it.
Which there is too young of an age, let's be honest. But I'm just saying, like, don't let the fear stop you from doing it earlier, because then I think about like my parents. I think my mom had me and my sister. I think she had us before she was 30. And then my brother came like as a surprise. So he was like 36 or something like that. But I love the age that they're at, because they're able to be a part of our kids' lives. They're literally traveling the world, doing whatever they want. My dad's retired.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
they're living their best lives. And I'm like, you have literally a whole half of your life left.
Yeah.
To live. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you're going to spend it with. You know what you want. And you get to spend your money on exactly that.
Yep.
While also having this beautiful family you created.
Right.
And doing all these, like my mom is like, she's literally writing a book and she's like she's starting all these new avenues of life. Like her life is like still starting.
Yeah.
And like had a whole season. She's an incredible human being. Shout out, Mom. Love you.
Love Tracy Todd.
But I'm so like inspired by her because it's just like,
yeah,
just like do it.
Just freaking do it.
Just freaking do it. Don't let things stop you.
Yeah.
Just because you're afraid.
Our friends that have kids that they had in their early 20s, like now that are growing up, which is so weird. It's cool to see like they're our age.
Yeah.
But they have like kids that are already in kindergarten, first grade. And I'm like, wow, like that's crazy. But it's awesome because they get more life with their kids. If you think about it, it's because they had them younger.
I don't even know. I mean, who knows? You can't predict life, but that's what I'm saying is like literally you can't predict life.
Yeah.
So like just let it happen. Just let it happen. Don't be so worried.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But that's not our advice.
I'm trying not to. Don't take it. Okay. Don't take it.
That's just what she thinks.
But it's just what I think.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is also, we are very different. Like you don't have kids yet.
No, I don't have kids.
And you're a year younger than me. So whatever. You're in your 30s yet. And I will have kids in my 30s. Like it just will happen.
Same.
So also like don't feel behind. Like I don't want anybody to feel behind. Like you're not behind in life. I'm just saying. I feel like the fad right now is to like push it off.
100%.
Girl boss, have a career, blah, 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 which like partially finances do matter.
Yes.
But,
not to get too deep or anything, but just the world we're living in today, just having the Christian worldview that we do, it's just selfishness.
Period.
But that's all I'm going to say. We're not going to get any deeper than
that. Period. Moving on. Okay, my very last one. Completely different. And might be gross to some people, but being someone that doesn't brush your teeth until you've had your coffee.
Is this the one that you just thought of a few minutes ago?
Yeah. Yeah. Your coffee, your breakfast, fully ready. Like it's the last thing I do before I walk out the door.
Yeah.
It could be 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
The only person that's going to smell my bad breath is my 2-year-old. And she's got worse breath than I do.
She don't care.
Yeah, she don't care. Or my dog.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, you're not alone in that. Cause
that's my hot take on that.
I'm the same way.
Oopsie.
And I have no excuse because I have no kids.
Sorry, people that wake up and the first thing you do is brush your teeth. I don't know how you do that. To me, I'm like, my mouth gets stuck overnight. And I'm like, I can't even open my mouth. How do you do that? That's just so weird to me. I can't. I think I would throw up. Genuinely, my gag reflex.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my gag reflex. It used to be so bad. A couple months ago, I had to have a prescription mouthwash.
Wait, you told me that.
Yeah. And I had to brush my teeth first thing in the morning because I had to do the mouthwash first thing in the morning. This sounds so bad. I bet everybody listening is like, ew,
turning it off now.
But I literally was like, this is what normal people do. They get up and they brush their teeth. And let me say this. When I had a job, like when I was working at Highlands and Canvas, I was more routine.
Yeah.
Had to get to work at a certain time. So I did wake up, brush my teeth, put my makeup on, breakfast, whatever. Since being unemployed, which I enjoy. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy it.
She's a stay-at-home wifey.
I'm a stay-at-home human. I had to leave full-time working for health reasons, but the routine just like flew out the door.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just like, sorry. The first thing I did when I got up in the morning was just like
drink a glass of water,
like take
coffee,
my vitamins or something.
Take your vitamins. It takes me a minute.
Yeah, I just didn't think to brush my teeth because I didn't have to be anywhere. Most days, I ain't gotta be anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
but even like, if you did go to 9 to 5 or whatever,
9 to 5,
9 to 5, like brushing my teeth would still be the last thing I do before I walk out the door. It would just be earlier in the day.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel that.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm like, brush your teeth, then drink your coffee and eat.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
I'll go. That is what I did today.
Oh.
Because I didn't eat before I brushed my teeth. But I did have coffee. But now I'm having coffee again after I brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a science to it. Who knows?
Yeah. People that have better teeth than us.
Honestly, yeah.
Probably are first thing brushers. And that's great for them.
Yeah.
So.
It's great for them. We're still working on it.
Influence me, please.
Pretty please.
Okay, that's my last one.
All right.
Do you have any more you want to say?
No, because they're negative. And I don't want to end on a negative.
Yeah, let's end on that note.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's a good note.
Yeah.
Comment if you're a first thing brusher, toothbrusher, teeth brusher, or if you're like us and you're just an after breakfast teeth brusher.
If you're kind of just like forgetting about it. Or...
Yeah. If you've made it this far, comment which one you are. Okay. That was fun.
I know.
Woo, I can't believe we're doing this.
I know.
This is so crazy.
It is wild.
Wow. We have some fun topics and things coming up that we're excited about. That's fun. Happy Tuesday. I guess we should have started that.
Yeah, we should have started with that.
Oh my gosh. Duh. Well, we should have done that at the beginning.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
It's fine.
Happy Tuesday if you've made it this far.
Yeah. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. We're happy to be kicking this off.
Yeah. We're so excited.
In summer. Just have like a fun summer. Oh, okay.
Olaf.
Sing it. Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna give y'all.
I love it.
Just that little one
Come
off.
back for our concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be a fun summer. We have some fun episodes planned, and we'll be posting every Tuesday, at least for the summer.
Posting an episode
every Tuesday. Yeah, sorry.
For now,
we're posting an episode every Tuesday. Yeah. So you can come back every Tuesday. Hopefully, it'll all work out, assuming we can figure it out.
Right.
With fun things coming up. And then tonight we'll be doing a live to celebrate.
I'm so excited.
The launch.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing over on the Good With That, shameless plug, Good With That Instagram.
Yeah. Go follow,
Good With
please.
That pod. It's Good With That pod. We're going to be doing a fun live tonight, probably at like 7.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That sounds about right.
And just celebrating the live.
Yeah.
Celebrating. We will be live, honestly.
Live. Yeah.
We will. Come eat a cake with us.
We've made it this far. 29 and 30.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Whoop, whoop. We're here. We're live. We're doing it. Yeah. Just to celebrate the launch though. And just have fun. And it'll be us. And it'll be my sister and our bestie Tiffany will be joining us and just having fun. And
Tiff took our photos.
Yeah. They're amazing. Shout out.
Yeah, we love you, Tiff.
She's the best.
Get Tiff to take your photos because she's amazing. She's so creative.
Yeah.
Literally, she has a very type A job.
Yeah.
But her mind works really well that way.
Yeah.
She's literally a boss.
She slays in all areas.
Yeah. No,
we could talk about her all day.
Yeah, we literally could. We could have a whole episode about Tiffany.
And we will.
We actually will. So
and we will.
Stay tuned.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun things to look forward to. What do we have?
We are, I guess at this point, we do have a Patreon.
Yeah.
We have not decided how much it'll be.
Oh, do we control that?
Yeah, we can control that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We'll make it as cheap as we can.
Yeah, for real.
Love that. As cheap as we can.
Yeah.
So for the ones that are listening on audio, we do have video.
Yeah, we do have video. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll be on YouTube and Patreon. Mm-hmm. So YouTube for free, 50 free for all of our free people. But if you do want to support us and come join what we will also have a book club.
Yes.
Over on Patreon.
Which I will say I did start reading.
You did?
But I only like the first. I'm not even through the first chapter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We have a fun book for the first little bit of summer. And I think too, like we wanted to do Patreon to really be able to create like a community we could also be a part of
like
with you guys.
Engage in.
Yeah.
Fully.
So like everybody can comment and like, we'll just read books together. I mean, it's not all about books, obviously, but it'll have these episodes on video, the unedited,
unedited
versions.
Maybe we'll get some extra couple adventure vlogs if we adventure as in like Ashley and Maggie go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Random things.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to a farm. Who knows?
Who knows?
So yeah, you can go find us over there or on YouTube, and then also audio, just like Spotify,
Apple Music,
wherever you get your podcasts from. And then so join us.
Leave us a rating and review.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm scared.
I know. If it's negative, don't leave it.
No, if it's negative, honestly, yes, we appreciate the negativity.
Okay, but give us 5 stars, but you can give your actual opinion in the review. Yeah.
I gave you permission to hurt my feelings. I'll probably come back at you because I'm that kind of girl.
She is.
But go for it. A click is a click.
That's true. Any press is good press.
My brother said he was going to be our number 1 hater. So
shout out Parker.
Come along and hate. Why don't ya?
Hate on me.
Hate on me, please. No, love you, Parker. Yeah, join us for our girls' night. Please. And we can't wait.
We're so excited.
We can't wait to really continue this.
Yeah, we really appreciate. I can't talk. We really appreciate you. If you made it this far,
I thought you were about to say I really praise Jesus, which we did.
Yes, amen.
Praise. But also, yes, thank you for making it this far.
Thanks for making it this far. I really hope that this was entertaining for you.
Yeah,
because this is just what we do.
This is this is just what we do on a regular basis, anyways. So we were like, why not make a podcast?
Yeah,
out of it?
Why not let other people listen to it?
Why not just hang out? You know what I mean?
Truly,
expand the community.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Which, it could just be us, and that's great.
It could just
Either
be
way,
us.
we're still hanging out.
Yeah, that's
still
true.
doing it. So, yeah, we love you guys, and
we really do.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah. See y'all next week.
Crazy.
Bye.
Bye.